What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen how to cook. And as you can see from the title of the video, I'm not in my kitchen. I'm actually sitting in my office. We're going to touch a little touch is kind of a subject, but maybe just jump right into it and let the words flow. Okay?
Look what prayer can do. Hypocrite and bad mind must flow. The same mouth would cheer for you, and the same one them would turn round and boo. Yeah, prayer me I use and win. Prayer me I use and win.
I'm going to touch on a very sensitive subject. I've been dodging it for a while, but I feel like we need to talk about it. Let's just do that. All right, so let's just say your girl been dealing with some things here. It's been very hard, kind of weighing down my heart a lot, but I just have to remain strong through it all. A little disclosure before I get into it, before I even go any further, I did get permission to talk about the subject and to really get into it in depth, as much as in depth as I could get into it. But I'm going to try to talk about it without crying, because in something like this, I have to be as strong as I possibly can be. But I'm only human, so bear with me for some tear up or anything, or stutter or trying to figure right words. Just bear with me. Let's just say my vibe's been really off. Let me talk about my vibes first. My vibe's been really off lately as far as videos and making videos and all that stuff. But honestly, we don't want to talk about me right now, because it's not about me. It's just about what really is happening here. And when you have to really look at life from a whole different ball game, a whole different aspect of things. And when things like this reach you, and it reach your own family members, or it reach your doorstep, then you start to look at things a little bit different here. But anyhow, I just wanted to share a little story with you guys. It's not really a story. Baby, you can turn on the light here, Toto. Just for now. Come and do one video. I'm gonna need one little light. The one in the hallway too.
Turn off all this on?
No, you can leave this on. Just for a little while. Come in, I beg the brother do it for when she'll come up. But since as you're up, perfect. Just for a little while. I'm soon turn it off back. Alright, so what I want to talk to you guys about, right? It's a very touchy. I mean, I try to find the right words to kind of share with you guys to get into it. But my sister gave me the okay and to talk about it with you guys, and I'll just share everything with you. Anyhow, a couple of weeks ago, I'm gonna try to go a little bit back here. A couple of weeks ago, I'll say maybe a few months back, I got a phone call that I was dreading, and my sister called me and told me that she has stage 4. Well, we didn't know if it was stage 4 yet, but she called me and told me that the results came in, and in fact it was cancer, the big dreaded word. Before I even go any further, whether you watch it from a cooking channel, or whether you watch this from a home decor channel, or whether you're watching this from any other channels that I have here, when she called me and told me the news, this is one of the most shocking news that I think I ever received. I've got some shocking news before when my sister passed, and then I have a shocking news when my mother passed, but this was another hitter. But I've never had to deal with a family member that was diagnosed with cancer. This is my very first time. But to go a little bit back, because I want to bring some awareness, not just for you guys, but also for me, like warning signs of this. A few weeks before she actually got her results, she had called me to tell me that she was in fact kind of. I mean, I'll keep it graphic. So if you guys have children that may be watching, but you don't need to hear certain things, I would suggest that you don't have them listening from this point, because I'm going to try to be as see through as I possibly can. Okay, but a couple of weeks before the results came in, she had called me and told me that she was spotting. She was spotting. And I said to her, keep an eye upon it, because my sister already went through menopause and everything like that. A couple of years before. So I said to her, keep an eye upon it. She never have no cramps or nothing like that, but she said that she was spotting. So, a couple of days more go by, maybe a couple of weeks at much. It didn't stop. It wasn't like a every flow like you would have a period or anything like that, but it was spotting, and then the color kind of changed and got dark. So that was the red flag here. I tell her, I said, look here, you don't need to check that or watch that no more. It's time that you call the gynecologist and go in and have a pap smear done. So she decided to call the gynecologist and set up an appointment to go in and have a pap smear done. And so she went in, she called, I made an appointment, went in, had her test done, and so when the tests came back, she had a pap smear done, and then the results came in that they were fibroids. Now, mind you, she already knew that she had fibroids, because she was already told that when she had her son, is what she said. But the doctor told her at the time that it was the size of a lemon, but over the years it obviously it got bigger, and it started to really grow. This at this point now the thing is the size of a baby's head, about this big, right? So now while they're doing the test, while they're checking and stuff, them put the something inside and check around, and I say walk on. So they saw something in back, and they became very suspicious, but they wanted to get a further look to see what it was, and another appointment was made. They took a sample from what they saw in back, and so we waited for the results to come in. It didn't take that long, but it finally came in, and we was hoping and praying for, if you hear a sound, that's Future. It might have noticed. So Future, you got to play with your toy now, Papa. You have to play with your toy now. But anywho, y'all, so a couple of days go by, the results came in, and then the dreaded call that I was hoping that I wouldn't get the answer that I didn't want to hear. She told me that it was cancer for sure in back. And the cancer, of course, it was uterine cancer. All right, so at this point we wasn't sure what stage it was, but then after further testing, then we realized that it was a 4. Okay, all right. Come here, baby. Come here. No one come. Just want to be a nuisance. But anyhow, so anyway, surgery was not an option. It was a must. Because now it's a life to life type thing, because now this thing is at a 4. Now the good thing about it, well, just bad, but the good, well, I still see the good thing. The good thing about it, her cancer, it was not spread. It didn't spread to her lungs. They test everything everywhere. It was contained, so it was just hiding right behind the back of the fibroids. So immediately them set up a whole lot of testing done, and then they did what them do, the testing, and then started the procedure of the surgery, because surgery had to be done as ASAP. So now they're deciding to take out the cancer, take out the everything, okay? We don't want to get graphic because you know YouTube and them rules and children this and that and something. So I don't want to say everything, but y'all read know what I mean. Taking out everything in here, right? Ovaries, I mean, we can't say ovaries, but everything had to be removed. So they went in, they took the ovaries out and everything that comes with the woman body parts, and took out the cancer. But the problem is here that we're having maybe a week before surgery, she noticed something in the side of the right groin here, like a little ball or something. Something was there. Obviously, she felt it. It was there. She called the doctor, went in, and at further testing, we found out that it was in fact cancer. Now, this particular cancer that is sitting directly at the lip node right here, um, the doctor said, all right, no problem. We're going to have surgery in a week. Um, you know, we're going to have surgery no matter what. We're just going to go ahead and just remove everything. We're going to move everything here. We're going to move everything here. We're done. We do chemo and make sure that we get everything seen or unseen. And that should be the end of that. Unfortunately, it didn't work out as how we had planned it. Yes, they removed everything that was in the stomach. No, because it is oh my God, guys, I'm this is where I'm stuttering. Hold on, let me take a breath. Okay, so it's uterine cancer. We know that it's uterine cancer, and we know that it has to be removed. Anywho, the day of surgery, and this is where I'm, I have to be there for sis, because once I found out what's going on, it wasn't an option. There's no option, okay? There's no option about where I need to be. There's no option about me worrying about my YouTube channel, me worrying about anything that has to do with my surroundings. The only thing I think about right away is just to be there for my sister, okay? You guys might not know, but I already have a sister. Listen, y'all. Your girl been going through a lot, okay? Your girl been going through a lot. I come on camera smiling a lot of times, but your girl been going through a lot, okay? Last year, for those of you that have been following me for a minute, all right, you know that I have a sister who passed away by the hands of her partner. He shot her, 0.9 millimeter gun directly on her, shot her and killed her while she was in her bed. Yeah, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that. For those of you that don't, maybe recently start following me, this is what I had to deal with. And it ruined my family. When the boy killed my sister, it ruined my family. My mama tell you, it ruined my family. My family has never been the same since she died. Okay, shit just fall apart. Not saying that our family was perfect, but when my sister passed away, because my sister was like the one that would hold up the family. She was the one that make plans, everybody birthday, this, that, Thanksgiving. She was the one that was the more outgoing one, right? And when him kill her, everything went left because she died. She left her kids. She had 5 children. She left all her kids. Okay, so my family it's rough from she dead. Then 3 years after that, I lost my mother. I had to bury my mother. After my sister got buried, my mother got buried. Okay, then last year, I lost my oldest sister. Okay, then my uncle passed away. Right after my sister passed away, right after I lost my sister, yeah, my uncle died the other day. I couldn't go to the funeral because I was so devastated. Before that, I went to Jamaica 2 times. For some of you don't know, but I went to Jamaica twice in 8 weeks. Okay, I was in Jamaica 2 times. Because Jamaica December last year, and I forgot about the following January. My daughter's father passed away. cancer. Okay. And then in less than no time, in a couple of months now, may I deal with my sister. Stage 4 cancer. Y'all, I have my hands full. Remember me telling you that. You see, behind the smile, behind the makeup, behind the wig, behind everything on us on camera, your girl have her hands full. Remember me telling you that. Full. Right now, my sister, I forget to tell them the part about the cancer, the one that come up a week before, because I'm all over the place. Don't mind me, y'all. It's just that my mind is all over the place. Trust me. But let's go back. The day of surgery, because I left Georgia, went to Florida to be by her side, because honey, let me say, nothing they never stop me from going to see my sister. Not this world never stop me from being by my sister's side. Yeah. So the day of her surgery, I was right there with her, praying. I make her sister me nervous inside, but me know within my heart that God was gonna make everything okay. Surgery didn't go as we planned. We had a little setback. They were able to remove what was there, what was meant to be removed in her stomach, the uterine cancer. They removed everything because, like I said before, it was contained. It didn't spread, y'all. Our liver was fine, our kidneys were fine, all our main organs them were fine, lungs, everything fine. It was contained. It was just sitting there growing, feeding off of the damn big old fibroids in our belly. But the one here, so that one became a nightmare. That one wasn't contained. That one was spreading. But the thing is, during surgery, when they were ready to remove this one, they realized then and there that this thing wasn't contained. It was spreading. The thing grew, y'all, veins. Okay, it started to grow little vines and veins. And this is your main artery in the leg. Okay, and this main artery is like it bring back memories to me, because this artery in the leg is where my sister, the one that got shot and died, she had got shot in that artery in her leg, and that artery bled. She bled out. It just took her back to a dark place. That cancer went right through it, people. No kidding. That thing went right through it. When the doctor sat me down and told me everything after the surgery was over, she said, I had to make a critical decision. Critical decision. She is one of two things would have happened if she had attempted to take it out. She would have either bled out to death, she would have died right there, bled out to death, or she would have to amputate the leg, because the thing is attached to the artery and the veins, and it will grow. The one day grow like a demon, may I tell the people. So she said she had to make a decision and just put her in a spot where if it was her family, what she would have done. And she said what she decided to do was not to touch it, but go in and do aggressive chemo. Right? Because she said she would have to do chemo anyway. Even if this didn't show up, even if the one in lymph node did not show up, she would have to do chemo anyway, because she wanted to make sure everything come out. So let's just say she's doing chemo right now, right? So now she has to have 6 rounds of chemo. So now we're on the 2nd round of chemo, and she's about to do her 3rd round this month, in a couple of days. I've been doing a lot of trips to Florida, believe me. And when I go there, I'm there for days, but it's okay, because there is no place that I'd rather be but by my sister. I don't really have the excitement to do videoing and stuff, but you know what? By seeing what she's going through right now, it kind of pushed me to keep pushing, because she started her YouTube channel, y'all. Right? yo, me tell you something, my sister is a strong woman. My sister is the one who motivate me and make me even the woman that me is today. My sister teach me how to spend my money or how to save my money, okay? My sister teach me a lot of things. I mean I want to lose my sister. So if me can do a simple thing for make her comfortable and happy, that's what I'm gonna do. My sister is a fighter, and my sister now go down without a fight. And me I go fight with her. You know what I mean? Me I go fight with her. Whatever it takes. But tell her the other day the only regret that I have is that she's in Florida and I'm in Georgia, but she's only 6 hours away from me. So me I go drive my ass to Florida to be with her. When I'm there, I'm not able to cook, and I'm not motivated to cook that much like I used to, everyone. I'm really not, but I'm trying my best, believe me. But through all that you see that I bring to you, all the cooking videos that you've been seeing lately, those sometimes I'm cooking and I'm crying, people. While I'm cooking, I'm crying. But I'm doing it still because I know that's what my sister wants me to do, to keep fighting for what I love to do, which is cooking. For some of you, it's not cooking, it's just home decor and other things that I do enjoy and I love to do. But I just want to just help me for just pray for my sister. I don't ever want to pray for me. I just want to pray for my sister so that she can have the strength to fight this cancer. She's holding up, but the chemo, it really take a toll upon her. You know, it really take a toll upon her. She lost her hair already. Both her arms got infected with the chemo. Her legs are swollen. Some days she's having a hard time to walk on her foot because she feel like she'll walk on pins and needles. Sometimes her talking gets slurred and she gets sleepy and she gets more tired and exhausted. But through it all, she a fight. You know, we just want to just help me to just pray for my sister and just that she can just fight this and this damn thing could just disappear. I don't want to go no longer than this, but I just wanted to know what really are going on over here in my end. But just pray for her, people, please. I'm just begging for prayer. Just pray for her. She did start a YouTube channel. I made sure before I left the other day, I want her to share her journey because somebody may need to hear it. So I'm going to set up her, and get her everything she needs to start her channel. Trust me. And so my sister's not a camera person, but believe me, because her faith in God, she knows she get that power to talk up now. She started her channel, yeah. It's called Jackie's Faith Journey. I'm going to put the link for the channel down in this video so you guys can go over there and just subscribe and just uplift our spirit and make her know, say, keep fighting. Give her, if you never comment anything, just give her pink roses, pink flowers, pink hearts. Just share it with her. Because I know that she's going to be appreciative of it. Just know that if she don't answer, it's because she'll be sleeping or something, but she sees the comments pretty much. Just know also that I'm definitely trying my best to bring the videos for now. I'm really try. Whether if you're watching from a cooking channel or my home decor, I really am trying to bring the video for now. But just have a little patience with me here and just thumbs up the videos for me as well. Because I also appreciate it when you thumbs it up. Keep me in your prayer too, y'all, because sometimes, like I said before, through all these, behind the camera is a whole different thing, okay? So just keep me lifted in your spirits. For real, for real, for real. And pray for sister most of all. Yeah. We're going to end it here because, yeah. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who subscribed to my channel. I appreciate everyone who shows love here. Who is always checking in, you know, if I'm uploading or not, because I know I'm not been on social media that much like that. But just pray for sis, that's all I'm asking, okay? Subscribe to our channel and just show her some pink love. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Right? I'll talk to you later. Until then, just remember that God is a good God, okay? And He sees everything and He knows everything. He will fight your battle, big or small. But you must continue to have faith and believe in Him that all things are possible through Him who give it and take it away. Later, guys.